The guys from Camera Rescue gave me a challenge: shooting film with a 70-year-old medium format camera. It was made in Germany just after the war, and it looks like a tank. It's a beautiful camera, but as you will see in this video, it's not so easy to use. Collectors love Plaubel cameras due to their high quality, excellent performance and history. It's a rare camera, but you can find a used Makina for between 500 to 1000 euros on the Camera Store website. Plaubel Makinas were commonly used by press photographers. The Makina III uses a coupled rangefinder, so you focus by a mix of guessing the right distance and shaking the tiny rangefinder. This slider corrects parallax when shooting close-ups. Fine focus is controlled by this wheel on the camera's left side. The frame counter is cool looking, but it's easy to forget to turn it between two captures. And you will see that I forgot to do it a lot. This camera is a bit intimidating for a modern photographer. It looks so solid and fragile at the same time. I did all the light metering on an app on my phone. I shot 2 rolls of 120 film with the camera. For my very first shot, I pressed the shutter the wrong way and it took 1 exposure. Then I took the real photo I wanted to make, but the result was a double exposure. So my first try was a fail. On the second photo, well, I did the exact same mistake, but at least my focusing was good. Now that I understood my mistake, I did a third try, but this time I miscalculated the exposure time on my phone, and the result is blurry. Finally, I've managed to shoot 1 good pic. No double exposure, sharp and clean. In the lab, they told me that those weird dots were not because of the camera, but because of the lomography film that I was using in the camera, a film that has a really weak paper back. After some time, I managed to shoot some clean images. Far from perfect, but for a 70-year-old camera, I was pretty impressed by the results. As I am a beginner in film photography, I was pretty happy with what I got from this camera. So I hope Camera Rescue will send me more weird vintage camera to practice, so I can do a better job next time.